Good afternoon, folks. It's Festival Diaries Day 24. I'm sitting in front of this little portable sauna. Can't actually remember the brand name of the people that brought it in, but it's pretty epic. I had a sauna last night and there is a cold shower right beside it, and oh my god, did it feel amazing to do the heat and then the cold shower and then the heat and then cold shower. I'm feeling there's a certain pace that I start to drop into when I'm at a festival, partly because I'm not necessarily getting a whole lot of sleep. I had about 6 hours last night and the night before, and I'm dancing a lot, and it's really, really hot, so it's just like fiesta speed, and it feels really beautiful to just move so slowly. Although I danced last night, Levi Banner was freaking amazing. He kicked it off at 8:30 at the Chai Tent, and I love his style. Like, how do I describe his style? He kind of weaves a bit of hip-hoppy kind of stuff into the beats, which I really like. And I find that there's always different levels of movement that I can come into. It allows me to be really creative. It's not just kind of like doof, 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 same, same, same. It allows for a lot of creativity on the dance floor, which I so appreciate. And then Leah Luna was on after that, and she's getting better and better, and she's just got this beautiful soul and spirit. Freaking love Leah, like, she's amazing, and she played a kick-ass set. It was so good. And at the same time, sort of overlapping a little bit with Leah Luna, was Lost Tribes of Aotearoa. And normally I don't do bands, I'm not so into bands, but I wanted to go down and support the stage and see what was up, and so I was there for the first few songs, and I loved them. They just have such a beautiful way of working the stage, both when they're speaking and their stage presence, but then also the way that they roll as musicians. So I ended up kind of dipping in and out of their set. They invited some guest musicians to come up, which was really awesome. Machu got up, and it was really beautiful to see him on a stage with 8 brothers working a collaboration, surrendering into that collaboration. Like, the Lost Tribe were kind of like, Machu, you do your thing and we'll work in with you, And I could see that it was a bit of an edge for Machu to be on stage with these 8 brothers. And he leaned in and he did the thing, and I also felt like he got to play a little bit like outside of his normal musician persona, and so it just made me feel really good to see him up there doing something different, being spontaneous, breaking out of the mold a little bit, because I know he's had a rough time in the last 6 months, 8 months, and like, no matter what kind of transgressions someone might have made or what kind of behavior might have been acting out, it's really important to remember that we're all human and we're people and we have hearts. And I know it's been really tough for him, and I've seen some of the messages and the comments on Facebook, etc., and they just haven't been kind, being mean, nasty. It's like, hey, we can hold each other to account without being mean and without being nasty. We can hold each other to account, still loving each other and wanting the best for each other. So I really enjoyed seeing Machu on stage last night. His partner, I think Lakita, she's here as well, and just watching her, I think it was her first festival at Resolution, and this is her second one, and I think, I could be wrong, but just watching her starting to loosen up and open up was really beautiful as well. And then today I did a sound journey with David, and he was on the main stage, and the amplification of his instruments was epic and amazing, and he sounded great, and I just had such a nice, deep, restorative rest. Tonight, what do we got on tonight? I know that Leo is playing tonight, looking forward to Leo. Sarah Spence is just about to start at the Chai Tent. She's really developing. Sarah, you might know from Kirtan, but she's really developing this ex-boyfriend set where she, like, it's kind of a bit comedic and it's pointed and it's taking the piss and it's satire, where she's just riffing on, some of her ex-boyfriend experiences and then other experiences that she's heard from other people. It's really cool to see her come into this combination of, you know, crowd engagement and the comedy as well, and the music, because she's got a beautiful, beautiful voice. So I'm just going to keep sliding around. Like, the mood here is really chill, really relaxed. When everyone's in the workshops, it's a little bit empty, you know, because everyone's doing all the things, and there's quite a few different workshops on at any one given time. Last night was epic because they only had 2 stages running, and so both stages were full, and you could easily move from one stage to the next, which I really, really like, because, you know, I like to go on the prowl and see what's happening around the place and who's out and about, and yeah. So I'm just feeling back into my intention, which I never really revealed to any of you. But I would say that I'm leaning into my intention, and it's just definitely potentially unfolding. Yeah, all right, that's all I got. I will see you back tomorrow for more Festival Diaries.